Capricorn, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you. All right, so we're going to take a look today if the person that you are thinking of right this moment, are they the one? All right, so this is a structured reading, so each card has a question attached to it. And then we're going to use some oracle cards in kind of a new way at the end of the connection, or the reading, sorry. All right, and that's when we'll clarify, okay? So we'll go card by card here. All right, so we're starting off with card number 1 here. Does this person have the potential to be the one for you? Let's see, for Capricorn, what do we have? All right, so we have the Hermit. So the Hermit, card of Virgo, you might be dealing with a Virgo, but the energy around the Virgo or the Hermit card is, you know, I'm taking a step back. I'm really analyzing and looking at what this connection is in the physical world. You're taking a deep look. You're taking a deep look at what you have had with this person, and what you ultimately could have. So do they have the potential to be the one? Yes, because you certainly are taking this seriously. You might literally be taking time away from things that you might enjoy to really figure this out. You might be taking time away from work. Even if you're working, it doesn't stop you from thinking, okay? We know that. And you might be, you know, literally taking time away from work, trying to figure this out. I don't feel like you're, I don't feel like you question the validity of the connection. But you do question some aspects of, do the two of us make sense in the physical world? Okay? That's what I feel like you're looking at. Okay? And that might be a little bit, like you're taking a little bit more of a practical, logical look at a particular connection. Does this make sense in my physical world? Does this make sense in my person's physical world, that we would work together? Okay, so is there potential? Yes, because you are seriously looking at it. You're seriously reflecting on what has happened between the two of you, and ultimately you're looking for that light bulb moment in some way, is what you're looking for. Is there a possibility of commitment in this connection? Hangman. All right, we don't necessarily know. These two cards definitely go hand in hand, okay, because both of them say that you might be spending time alone, more time alone than you are with this person. And it's like, what did I just say? You're waiting for a light bulb moment. When this card goes into the reverse, that's the light bulb moment. That's the coming to Jesus moment. Okay, you can almost see it looks like a cross in the reverse. You're waiting for that. You're waiting for that, you know, that can we move forward? Is this going to move forward? Or does it make more sense practically to let it go? But you don't question or doubt the connection. But you are looking at things from maybe a different perspective than you did 3 months ago, or 6 months ago, or 3 years ago. You're looking at things from a different perspective in some way. All right, so what do we have here? What are the conflicting influences here? Ace of Cups, So the conflicting influences here might be, how do we give each other our cup of love? Something is preventing Capricorn from offering their cup of love, or your person. There's a conflicting influence somewhere around your person giving you their cup of love. Somebody here might have already given their cup of love and are waiting to get a cup of love back. All right, but it's like it's in the offering phase in some way here. Like maybe we never really got off the ground, or if we did, we might not have had the conversations that we needed to have early on. Maybe we jumped too quickly into intimacy, or maybe we jumped too quickly into into the whole connection. It might have been that somebody jumped very quickly or wanted a romance, like an instant romance in some way. So what do we have here? What are the favorable influences here? All right, so we have 9 of Cups. So that says that what's favorable here is, I feel like both of you have your stuff together, basically. Both of you have your stuff together. 9 of Pentacles says you're good in your own skin. You're good with your pentacles. You might not be overflowing in pentacles, but, you're living a fairly comfortable life, on your own. Your person can probably see that in some way. And it feels like they are probably good on their own as well, because this is under the title of favorable influences. So I feel like both of you in some way could make this happen, could come together in the physical world. It's possible. Neither one of you are dealing with such overwhelming issues in the physical world that is preventing you from coming together. It's more about being able to offer up emotions, feelings, or love. Somebody here might have offered their love and the other person didn't necessarily give the response that they wanted or that you wanted. Okay, it might have been a surprise to the other person. Okay, and they had to process it. Hence, that's why you might be spending more time alone or away from this person. And, somebody here has to look at things from another perspective. They might have to look at what it might be like to be with you. Okay, so what's number 5 here? What can you do? What can you do with this situation the way it is right now? All right, so we have the moon. So card of Pisces, you might be dealing with a Pisces. I feel like what this is talking about is whatever fears you have when it comes to this connection. It feels like that's what needs to be, that might be what needs to be looked at for you, because the fear energy is also an energy of lack. So you might be very focused on what you don't have with this person versus what you do. You might be fearful that you won't end up with this person versus having a knowing that it's possible. All we need is a knowing that it's possible, and that maintains a higher vibration. So it feels like dealing with fears, and that could be you, that could be your person, that could be both of you. Both of you have fears when it comes to this relationship or connection in some way. And the way you can help that is by simply allowing yourself to thrive in this 9 of Pentacles energy. Being the best version of yourself on your own. Focus on what it is that you do in the physical world. And, you can spend time thinking about this, But if thinking about this, looking at it from a different perspective, if that invokes fear in you, then this is not productive. Okay? If this thinking and, could be strategizing, could be whatever it is that you're doing here, if this promotes this, I feel like we're more likely to have this. Okay, so being happy on your own helps this connection. Okay, it might balance it out in some way. So what is it that this person must do to be a part of your life? What is it that they must do to be a part of your life? 3 of Cups. I feel strongly that this person has to decide if they want to be friends with you or they want a true love relationship with you. Okay, because this person represents friendship, this person represents love, and this person represents peace. And I feel like because we have this energy here, it's like, I'm going to be okay no matter what the answer is. The fear comes from not knowing the answer to this question. Are we just going to be friends, or is there a potential for a greater connection, romance with each other? That's where the fear stems from when it comes to, are they the one? All right, so will you be happy with this person? Queen of Pentacles. It's card of Capricorn. Okay, I do feel like you believe that you would be happy with this person. And that is genuine, that is authentic. It feels real to you. There is a lot of potential. There's a lot of potential, but dealing with the fear and this big question of, are we better off just friends? Or is this something that could really be, the romance of a lifetime? So we're going to pull a couple of oracle cards here and we'll see what comes up. Okay, what do we have? All right, so we have 8. Look at that. Loving yourself. Okay, I feel like that goes hand in hand with the 9 of Pentacles. All right, so we're going to clarify that. What else do we have here? We have 6, a loving gaze. All right, so interesting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the number 6 is speaking to this card here. So that seems to be the crux of the, the issue here. So we'll put that right there. All right, so it's important, loving yourself. A loving gaze says this is ultimately a love relationship. The question of friendship or love, may be a stalling tactic in some way for somebody. But I feel like this is definitely a love relationship that could produce the one for you. All right, so I want to clarify this first. Loving yourself, being comfortable in your own skin. What do we have? King of Wands, card of Aries. Let's get one more. And we have King of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. So we have 2 kings here. One is in the reverse, this King of Pentacles. This is about you, okay? Loving yourself. I feel like, you might be very comfortable where you're at right now. This King of Wands says that You know, this card is a card of confidence. It's a card of entrepreneurship. You know, you might be an entrepreneur. Your person might be an entrepreneur in some way. You know, again, kind of validating the fact that you're okay. You're confident with the way you are. You're confident with who you are. But then we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse, which is saying, you know, it's my way or the highway. So I feel like you're very attached to an idea, or you're attached to some type of outcome with this person. And that's okay. But I feel like it inhibits the universe helping you get to where you want to be. And when you put restrictions, this is restrictions. King of Pentacles in the reverse, my way or the highway. You might feel that way internally when it comes to this person. You might feel like, you know, this is either going to happen and they're going to do X, Y, and Z, or I'm out. So you're telling the universe, by having this King of Pentacles in the reverse, you're telling the universe that it has to roll out the way I want it to, instead of surrendering to the universe, saying, hey, yeah, I'm okay, because I completely love myself. That allows me to completely love my person and allow things to unfold the way that they're supposed to. I trust the universe. I don't have to have it exactly the way I think it should be. Okay, and there's power in that when you do that. All right, down here, a loving gaze. We're addressing this, you know, are we going to be friends, or are we going to be more than that? Let's see. 5 of Swords. This is causing a lot of conflict. A lot of conflict for you. It might be showing up in how the two of you talk to each other. Okay, how you communicate with each other. It might be showing up internally within you, which is causing you to be in this King of Pentacles. It's my way or the highway. You know, and that sometimes can be an easy energy to be in, right? Because it's like, you know, you've decided within yourself, like, if it doesn't work out this way, I can walk away from it easily. Not really. Not really. This is about what your person must do to be a part of your life. So, you know, I feel like it's up to them to bring some peace to how the two of you are communicating, and either the internal fight that the two of you have. It might be an external fight. What else? Queen of Swords. This is card of Libra. You might be dealing with a Libra. Basically saying this Libra has to alleviate the tension around communication and give you some type of information or answer. If you're not dealing with a Libra, this is saying that in order for us to decide whether or not we're going to be friends or whether we're going to be more, something needs to be cut out. All right, so 6 of Swords. What needs to be cut out is because the 6 of Swords is about getting from one place to another. It's about bringing peace, bringing calm. I feel like what needs to be cut out is the floating energy, about being out on the water floating. This person knows whether or not they want to be friends with you or whether they don't, or whether they want more. And I feel like if they look at you, they look at you with a loving gaze. So it's almost like you need them to say what you already know to be true. Okay? They're keeping you floating. They're keeping you floating out there. They're keeping you possibly hung up, constantly evaluating the connection or the situation. And, you know, having fear isn't helping this situation. You might be afraid to bring something up. You might be afraid to talk about this. But ultimately, losing your fears is what will help this situation. And can you be happy with them? Well, your card showed up in that spot. So the answer is yes, and I feel like you already know that. All right. So, Capricorn, that is what I have for you. If you are looking for a deeper, more personal reading, certainly reach out. If not, no worries. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will talk to you next time. All right. Thanks so much. Bye.